Are you hot, son? Are you hot? Good boy. Yeah, I think I'm getting... Whoa! I think I'm getting close to the house. Right, come on. Away, come on. Come on. Yeah, down in the dip, yeah, and then up the other side. So I'm sure the house is just coming up there now on the left hand side. So to come out of their house and to go to the nearest town to go and get groceries, they must come up the driveway, come out the gate, turn around, go up to that the Y junction, turn left and go up the hill, and then start going right over the other side and working their way out of the Kielder Forest to go towards where Kielder Castle is. We go to Kielder Village, get groceries in, wherever they're running out of, or they get delivered. Right, here's this passing place again, look. I hear a pheasant or something up there. I stopped what I was doing. There's that big pond at the back of there, look. That'd be deep, that. I mean, if Con was here, he would run and just dive into that and have a swim backwards and forwards in the deep water, because he had no fear. He could swim, no fears. But bear's a different kettle of fish. I think he would panic. There's loads of disturbances on the water there, so it's frogs disturbing the top of the water. I can see them all. Loads of frogs scurrying away through the undergrowth. Loads of them. Because that big pond at the far side is ideal for them. They'll definitely thrive this area of the road, because those big ponds and the water's trickling down towards the burn, so there's always water for them to lay that frog spawn, to get the tadpoles, so they'll survive in numbers and thrive. Like, so these little bits of ponds down here, perfect environment for frogs and tadpoles to survive. So when I get past the house and there's no barking from the dogs and he's not showing curiosity, there's a little frog there. There it is, it's hopping away, look. Leave it. No, get, hey, leave it, come here, leave it, good boy, leave it. He's sniffing it. Hey, come here, you've got your leader stuck now. His collar spun wrong when he turned on fast there. I hate that when his leader gets stuck under his legs. Right, so yes, this is where the road's going to go uphill, look, 250 yards up, and that's where it drops back down towards the house. Right, my left calf muscle's starting to ache a little bit now, so like I say, by the time I get back to the car, I'll have done enough walking for the day. Come here, son. Good boy, good boy. Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, son? Who's that? Right round this corner and up the hill. It must be a nightmare for those people living in this house as well when they're coming back in the dark, looking for the turns and all that. But obviously they do it every other day, so they know every twist and turn and groove and hole in the road because they do it that often. And I'm sure the wife will be the one to say to the husband, you go, you get in the car and go to the shop for us. But I mean, when you live in remote places like this, you learn to budget and you learn to buy lots and lots of things and have big freezers and fridge freezers to put loads of meat in, and so you've always got a constant line of food you can use instead of having to keep going backwards and forwards to the shop every couple of days, just buy in bulk. You've got to when you live remote like this, otherwise you use a fortune on fuel going backwards and forwards every other day and it wrecks your car springs. Car probably hours at the garage getting the bushes replaced and rubbers. Even if you've got 4x4, it still takes out on your car going along these kind of tracks. I mean, the holes that I came over to get to where I parked the car is nobody's business. Terrible. Right, so I'll let him off after I get past the house. Then the next time I'm going to put him on his leader is when we get to those green marker posts telling you there's 13 and 17 miles to go over to Scotch Knowe and Lewisburn Ridge and that. I'll put him back on there because that's where he nicks off and just goes off towards the car by himself and leaves me behind, goes out of sight, out of mind. Right, so here's this big passing place just as you come down the bank from the house, so I know I'm here now. We're in this clump of trees just ahead where the house is down in the dip. Big house. Right, so you can see how much water's down there at the bottom of that tree, and you can see all that flat grass that's flattened. That'll all be totally swamped with water under there, and I mean totally swamped. So if you go walking on that, you just sink right in. The grass that's folded over will act like a bridge to a certain degree, but you'll still sink in. This is where we go uphill past the house. You can see the tyre marks where vehicles have been coming up and down here. Come here, come here. Good boy. Right, so this Enduro battery that I put in, I should get an hour and 25 minutes off it. But then again, I keep forgetting that I've changed my settings to record in 4K, 30 frames per second, wide 16:9 ratio. So he's panting away. It is hot, like I'm hot now, like, and my legs, my left calf muscles is putting, like I say. So that's why you've got to oh, what's the word? Set your distance basically, and know how far to walk and know when to quit. so that you're not overdoing it, and you put leg strain on, and then the next time you go out, it's painful to walk on them, so you can't, so it's pointless. So you just set yourself boundaries, walk so far, enjoy it, but just don't overdo it. Right, so I got a bit of shelter from the sun now, going in these trees, go past the house. He's knackered because he's walking dead slow and he's not pulling as much. He's pulling a little bit because that's in his nature, just the way he walks. He's powerful, but he's not dragging us along. I can easily like pull the leader, pull his leader just a little bit taut to slow him down, which is a godsend. Right, so here's the house back down here, look. So I'll get past the house, so we'll get past the dogs. So as soon as the barking stops, I can let them off again, because I might sense them again to start barking. Right, this is where these two big trees are falling over, they're creating a big X. They're the kind of things that you don't forget when you're walking these journeys. And here they are here. Right, that's them there, look. Crisscrossing. That could fall down any moment now, in order to snap those higher branches and just fall straight down over this road here. It'll come down with a mighty bang, and if you're underneath it, it'll kill you. Right, so here's the wire fence starting and all. That's around the house, and the gateway is just down there. You can see the wooden posts. Oh, more tea vicar. Don't want some salt and vinegar with that. Right, so I'm coming up where the gate is, where the driveway goes along into the property. Just down here on the left, where the fencing ends. I can see the dog lying down on the grass. One of them. Black and white one. He's leaving his scent by pissing on the trees, as dogs do. Right, so this is where he was sniffing that dog through this bit fence here, look, where this old metal gate is. So all the solar panels on a frame there, look. Generating electricity to charge up their battery bank, obviously, because they'll have no electricity in the house apart from what they've got of battery banks. Right, come on, son. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come on. I'll let him back off in a minute when we get past the drive-in gateway. Come on, son. Away. Come on. He knows that they're there because he remembers that, like, the barking at him and he sniffed them through the fence. So you can see the little driveway just down there to the left, look. Nice little posh driveway with nicely kept grass in the middle of it. That's why he's always out with that tractor thing, cutting the grass. Keep it all nice and uniform. Oh, there's a rabbit, there's a hare just darted across it. Fast as lightning. Right, here I am back at the gate where this little blue square marker is on the wooden post. Right, so I'm back at the gate now. Metal gate, it's chained up. Right, come on, son, good boy. Right, I'll just go a little bit away from the gate, then I'll let him off in case he decides to go running back if the dog comes forward. So I'll just get away far enough and I'll let him off the leader again. So that's the first time he's seen a frog. He was very, very curious. When it started jumping, he thought, what the hell is that? Straight out and sniffing it. So like I say, when a dog's a puppy, grown up, they don't know what cattle is, they don't know what sheep are, they don't know what horses are. So obviously they're going to go up to them out of curiosity because they're just born into this world and they don't know what the hell it is. So they only get to know them by us human owners, take them out to show them the countryside. There's frogs galore jumping again in that big pond. There's loads of them in this big pond here. That's where you can see all the frogs spawn. There's a couple of frogs, you can see them swimming about in the water. But you can see all the frogs spawn in the back end there. So all them will be tadpoles soon. And there'll be loads of tiny little frogs jumping about all over the shop. But I've just seen loads of them. But soon to hear you coming, it went underneath the pipe to hide out the way. Right, come here, let you back up your leader, son. Come here, come here. Come here, good boy. Get that big grass off you now. There, go on, go on. Good boys. Right, I put the leader back on my neck. Tuck it in again. Right. Throw my waistband and I put the hook into my waistcoat pocket. That way it doesn't move around. Right, this side. Right, no, come on here. No, come on. Right, so that's looking back at the house. The metal gateway goes down to the right. It goes down below and along. So it's down on the right hand side of the track. Come on here, away, come on, away, come on, good boy, away, come on. Right, going back to the car now. I'm going back to the car, son. Going home now. I'm going home. He knows that. Going home now, good boy. I was talking to my daughter last night on Facebook. She left us a message to say that the key for the house is in the usual hidey spot, so I can get it open and get him back in. because I love to drop them off and then go back home and relax. But at the moment, because I'm taking them out and bringing them on these kind of walks where I can let them off, so I'm not holding them back constantly, pulling my arms with the stoppers, I can relax doing these walks, so I'm not as bad as when I get back to drop them off. I haven't been dragged along so much, so I'm not as fatigued as you can get when he's pulling really going on the leader. Right, so I just got to follow all the telegraph poles all the way back now, back to where those green signs are on the road, and then down round the corner, cross over the concrete bridge, and I'm back at the car basically. And then I'll turn the car around in the junction of where you go up to Kirship Head Bothy, and then just drive back along that little lane full of holes and water-filled puddles. Just drive over them very slowly until I get to the T-junction and turn left, go up the nasty S-bend again to go up and out of here. Good boy, son. And he should be sufficiently knackered enough to just jump in the car, lie down on his blankets and just die. So I mean, it's murder when I'm driving along and I go to look in my rear view mirror and all I can see is a dog's head and shoulders. I can't see out the window. It's because he's sitting against the dog guard, right, blocking my view to look out the back window. It's murder. So I've got to rely heavily on my wing mirrors to see behind us. My sister rang us the other day with bad news, or sad news. It was Bobby, the white staffy that we went to rescue from Clevedon dog homes. He's passed away because he was ill, being sick, couldn't eat out, and she calls the vet out to the house, and obviously the vet examined him, blah blah blah, said he's got cysts or he's got growing on him, and it's taking an effect on him. So he ended up getting put to sleep, obviously, and it was a sad time because our Shelley had just not so long ago lost a 13-year-old Jack Russell, so that was devastating. That's why we went to the kennels to go and get a replacement dog to help her get over the death of the Jack Russell that she had, and she was 13 years old. So she lasted quite a while, but we were getting older. She was going deaf and losing her eyesight and heavy on the back end now, so she could hardly bloody walk. Poor bugger. Let's have a look in this pond to see if there's any frogs in here. No, it's definitely that one back there. There's loads because there's loads of frogs born at the back end, ready for the little tadpoles to be born, to burst out the jelly that they're born in. Get a drink, son. Get a drink. Good boy. Get a drink. Good boy. Get a drink, son. He's a good boy, son. Good boy. Get a drink, son. That's why he walks along the ditches, because it's always damp and cool up at the water. Right, here, get a drink, son. Here. Get a drink. There you are. Get a drink, son. Good boy. Here. There you are. Get a drink. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Get a drink. Good boy, son. Right, come on up here. Howie, come on up. Here. Come on. Howie. Good boy, son. He's never in a hurry to come out the ditches. He loves walking along the ditches. Right, so this is where the burn goes right round in that circle, look. Then it comes back to the road from here. His legs are quite black at the back. No, son, no, no, no! It's deep down there. Come here. No, get on here. See, takes notice when I say no. That'll be bloody deep, that pond there. But that's a haven for frogs again, and even little like minnow fish, probably. Well, he's doing well. He's doing as he's told. He's behaved a lot better than what he was when I first started bringing him out, where he wouldn't come back and he was nicking off all the time. But he's getting better and better and better the more I bring him out, and that's the whole point why I bring him out. It's quite as much as I can. Like I say, but I've got the best of worlds where I can spend time with him, go and get him, spend the day with him like now, but I can also take him back when I've had enough or I'm tired. He's got us like fatigued and knackered. We're pulling us along on a leader. So I've got the best of both worlds. Yeah, my legs are starting to ache a bit now. So it's just as well I turned around when I did, instead of going all the way up to those two bits of ruined buildings on the right hand side. Quiet and peaceful. Right, here's another thing you can remember when you're walking along this track. That dead tree on the left hand side here, that's coming up 75 yards up, look. That dead tree. Oh, what's he looking? It's some salt and vinegar on that. Hi, it's quite hot now. The sun's beaming down on my forehead now because the sun's come further over and higher, so it's beaming down on the top of my head so much now instead of the side, so I can feel it now. Bloody hell, it's getting hot now. I'm just looking at the back of his the inside of the back of his legs, black. Oh, he's been plodging through the swampy grass in the ditches. Black. Right, so what I'm looking for now is the junction where I normally go off up towards the toadstone, the psalmstone, sorry, with the green signs on the bottom. And then I'll call him back, put him on his leader, and keep on his leader till we get back to the car so he doesn't nick off this time. I don't know if he'd do it again, but I just don't want to take that chance and stress us out. I'm enjoying the walk so far, but I'm just getting tired now. My legs are tired because it's hot. Right, here's that post where I looked down, where I went down to sit by the water's edge. When I came along here the first time, it was red hot, and I wanted to get close to the water's edge. sure it's here, look, this dead post. Yeah, because there's a flat grass at the bottom. Yeah, that's where I went down. So you see, I've been out for maybe nearly 3 hours now, and I've never seen another soul apart from the elderly woman that I talked to right at the beginning when I parked up. That's the only human I've seen. So that's another good thing about coming along here. It's remote, it's quiet. You can let the dog off the leader and let him go backwards and forwards without worrying. The only life that you see around here would be hares or rabbits, or very rarely you see a deer, but you'd never catch them anyway, they're too fast. So you've got nothing to worry about as far as taking a dog for a walk along here. Right, so as you can see, I'm still following the telegraph poles right the way along this bottom track. They've all got those white bits of paper, square things on them, notices, like that one. It's A4 paper with writing on it. Look, if you look forward, you can see them all. They've all got that white bit of paper on them. And that's what you follow, the telegraph poles with these white bits of paper on. You can't get lost. As long as you don't go off any tracks going up into the trees, just stay down on the bottom track here. And you can't go wrong. So like I say, you can walk 13 miles if you're fit and you want to take the dog for a long walk. You go all the way over to England from Scotland via this track. If you're young and fit and your legs can take it and your feet. Is there any frogs jumping about in this one? No, there's no movement in that one. No frog spawn. So a tiny little frog here. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, touch your backside here. Move off. Here. I'll leave him. Probably make its way down at that pond down here. Just tiny little, not very old. That's got a nice, quite a big clear pool, and where the grass comes down to meet the water, that's where they go in underneath to hide from predators. Hi son! So he's out of sight, out of mind again, look. Hi! I can't see him because he's round the corner. Let's hope he's stopped and waiting for us. Right, I'm just keep getting out. Oh, here it comes. I'll just keep getting ahead of my camera and pointing it slightly upward. Good boy, son. Where you been? Good boy. Yeah, little bird sweeting away. So I now know